So most recently wanted to have my first book was a little bit like how did I come up with the idea? Uh, who did I
Hmm.
speak to? What did I tell them? Okay, now it's your
Hmm.
chance. Think about your life. Who might you do it with? And I had read a couple books that were very short books, but they were stories. And I said, I
Hmm.
love storytelling as a way of getting the message, which gave birth to the idea of what about a train ride on the Gratitude Express? So it's a short book. It's in pre order now and illustrated, and it relates to ages from 9 to 90. And I don't talk about what Say It Now is in the story. I just bring you
Hmm.
on the journey. And when you land at the destination, you know what Say It Now is.
Hmm.
So that's a 70-year history of the movement.
Well, I'm in the 70th iteration. I'll be 74 in October next year. And so, yeah, we have a lot of alignment. And of course, the gratitude is really powerful. And to have it in all those schools, to be talking about saying it now, that's fascinating that for kids to get that experience. And
Yeah,
that's an ongoing part of the movement.
yeah. So, well, here's the idea. We could pick a couple of contemporaries of ours, people in their 70s and 80s, but
Hmm.
it's helpful. They know what regret it feels like because
Yeah.
they all know, oh my gosh, I wish I had told
Yeah.
such and such what he meant to me. So that's a rich audience because they've suffered from not doing it.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so that's okay, fertile ground. But let's think about that for a moment. How about people in their 40s?
Yeah.
They may still even have their parents alive, and they
Hmm.
have children that they could influence. Hey, that's a
Hmm.
very good market segment. Give some thought to that. And then we said,
Hmm.
well, both of those audiences need to kind of unlearn the custom
Hmm. Hmm.
and the
Sure.
practice. What if we chose a segment that we just taught the way it ideally would be without having to unlearn anything? And I think
Hmm.
let's go for that. That's not that it's only that, but that's an important part of why we dedicated our effort to providing study guides and experiences in 85 countries around the world.
Hmm. Hmm. That's great. And the way their lives will change will be amazing for them. And it'd be great to have someone fast forward 15 years from now or 10 years from now in a scientific as part of the scientific research is how did that impact your life, that practice? Because I can tell you, I that wasn't discussed in schools. I was born in 1952. That wasn't discussed in schools. And when I had my near-death experience 23 and a half years ago, even the EMTs reacted with like, what? You're grateful? They just didn't understand the concept.
Yeah, well, I don't think young people, if we do this really well,
Hmm.
will know anything other than this is the way to make the most out of one's life.
Say that again. You broke up a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think young people will.
so young
Yeah,
people won't necessarily say, "I'm glad I did this," versus something else. They will only know this as the way to do
that's
it, and
true.
they will get the fulfillment from it. And what's unbelievable, it really, I was in the executive conference center business for 30 years and really had a
Hmm.
lot of pride in creating a whole new product in the hospitality field. We had a great selling proposition, create an ideal environment for executive meetings so they don't meet in traditional hotels. It was really a good selling proposition. Steve,
Hmm.
it doesn't compare to this selling proposition.
That's true. That's
Over
true.
10 million expressions. I have not heard one person, I've heard thousands, I haven't heard one person come to me and say, you know what, I'm sorry I did that.
And say one person and say what? Because it broke up again.
Yeah, not one person said they regretted not doing it out of 10 million
Wow.
people.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a powerful thing.